Hello and welcome. That's your camera, Devashish. Plenty of things to do today. Plenty of things to do. Devashish Sen, Trisha Ghoshal both joining me. Uh, Devashish has done a fantastic interview with Kuldeep Yadav. That's one of the major things we are going to talk about. Kuldeep talking about football, his teams for Euro. He's talking about the fact that he will be in Berlin to watch the final. Talks about his bowling effort, his Rohit Sharma's captaincy, Virat Kohli, Surya Kumar Yadav's catch. A lot that Kuldeep Yadav has spoken about. I'll go to Devashish, and of course, we will stream the interview as part of the show as well. So people who are joining us or will join us will obviously get to watch that interview. So kindly join us. Second, we will have Rohit Juglan joining us from Zimbabwe. Amartya Chakraborty, big breaking news. Yes, Abhishek Nair to join Gautam Gambhir in Indian dressing room. Reports Indian Express. Possible. Absolutely possible, and why not? Because Abhishek Nair is a very, very good backroom staff. So Gautam Gambhir will absolutely get his own team there. So Amartya, we will talk about Gautam's backroom team. There are other people that he's also going to take. We are going to talk about a bit of Euro. We are going to talk about a bit of the Zimbabwe tour. Will Yashasvi Jaiswal play tomorrow? What was he doing at practice? He was doing slip catching. Did he bat at the top? Rohit Juglan will give us a complete lowdown from the Indian nets. That's something we will get. And I mean, I have not been able to do 5 at 5 for a couple of days. Yesterday, I joined for about 15 odd minutes from Delhi. I was in the middle of a meeting. Gopal Kumar, when will announcement of coach come? It will come. So don't worry. So plenty. Devashish sends interview with Kuldeep Yadav. Trisha will talk about also the Sunil Gavaskar birthday. Tomorrow, Mr. Gavaskar turns 75. So all day on Rev Sports, we are going to celebrate Sunil Gavaskar. There will be an exclusive interview with Mr. Gavaskar where he talks about Rohit's captaincy. He compares MS Dhoni and Rohit Sharma. He compares his team with the Dhoni team, with the Rohit Sharma team. Plenty of news points. Gavaskar the player, Gavaskar the commentator. We've got lots to talk about. But for the moment, from Zimbabwe, it's difficult to get to Rohit Juglan because of the Rohit Juglan is there. Rohit, okay, good. So Rohit is getting his camera set as well. So let's first go to Rohit. I mean, if he's ready, we will get the live updates. There's Rohit Juglan joining us live. There's Rohit. Rohit looks absolutely spot on. His hair has become very much like Amrish Puri in Damani, in Damini, Inderjeet Chadda. So that kind of hairstyle from Rohit Juglan there. Rohit, over to you. What's happening at practice?
Obviously, the main question was who will open in the next game. So, what I am getting from here is what I have observed. Here is Abhishek Sharma and Shubman Gill. The routine will be, I think, followed because Yashasvi, I haven't seen him, practicing for a single ball. He didn't bat it today in the nets. There was a short stint, yesterday where he, did some range hitting, but for a very few minutes, and then a few balls in the nets. But today I saw, Shubman Gill and Abhishek Sharma doing extensive sessions, and after that also that, match practice, match kind of, stimulation they've created there. So match simulation plus extensive sessions, you can easily, make out that, these two going to open in 30-20 international. But it's very, very tough for me to understand why not Yashasvi, because he didn't got a game there in World Cup also. Obviously, we knew that there Virat and Rohit was opening there. There won't be any chance. But again, coming here, because from last 3 to 4 years, what we saw with this Indian team, that if you are in the pecking order, if you are ahead in pecking order, then you must get a chance as far as game is concerned. So no matter Abhishek Sharma hit 100, no matter what Shubman Gill is doing, but if you are ahead in pecking order, then you must be given chances. So it's I think very tough, and I saw him standing.
Rohit, you also sent a message. In fact, there's a news point in Indian Express where it is being said that Abhishek Nair could join Gautam Gambhir's team in the Indian dressing room. Also, Rahul Dravid being approached by a couple of franchises for IPL. Can you give us what news points you are getting on the Gautam Gambhir joining and also Rahul Dravid, please?
Yeah, what I'm getting, I didn't knew about this Abhishek Nair story. What I came to know, half an hour back, because at that point of time, Indian team was concluding their practice. I got a message from someone. He told me that it's a swap between Rahul Dravid and Gautam Gambhir. What KKR management is thinking, they are thinking that they want Rahul Dravid in place of Gautam Gambhir. So what I came to know is that KKR management has contacted Rahul Dravid that are you interested joining KKR management for the upcoming season of the IPL. So it's looking like that they are thinking for a straight swap, as Debashish Da yesterday sent us the video about breaking that news that Gautam Gambhir was there for the farewell party. That all makes it very very linked with each other, that it's farewell for Gautam Gambhir, and there might be a welcoming party very soon for Rahul Dravid also, at least from news point of view, that Rahul Dravid is joining KKR. But what I came to know is that KKR management has contacted Rahul Dravid that are you interested for a head coach job or for a mentor job, because head coach is, I think, Chandrakant Pandit there. So I think this is what my sources are telling me, that KKR management is very much interested in Rahul Dravid joining KKR.
That's the breaking that Rohit Juglan's talking about, and then there is another breaking which has come, but that's an Indian Express story, that Abhishek Nair could also join the Indian dressing room. Rohit, Virat, and Bumrah to rest. Yes, that's a story that came out in the morning. It's very understandable. Will Rohit and Virat also rest? We've got to wait and see. But Virat is in London at the moment. Bumrah, one has to understand, because Bumrah.
Rohit is also in London.
Bumrah is also in London. So everybody is in London at the moment. Sunil Gavaskar in London, Sachin in London, Saurav is in London, Rohit is in London.
Gone to watch Wimbledon also.
Wimbledon, maybe Euro, Kuldeep, for example.
Virat went to watch Wimbledon.
Yeah, so Saurav went, Sachin went. So Kuldeep told Debashish in his interview this morning that he's going to go to watch Euro. BCCI finally announced India head coach very shortly, not too long left for the announcement of the head coach. But let's get a couple more updates from Rohit Juglan before we let him go. What was that question for Rohit? Can you flash it again? As per report from Ground 3, all replacements are departing from Zimbabwe. What do you mean?
All three.
Yeah, all are departed last evening. Last evening they were all departed. The replacement were called here. Harshit Rana, Jitesh Sharma, Sai Sudarshan. They all been back. They at this point of time they must be in India. They must be in India because I told this yesterday also, that they are going back. Harshit Rana also, Jitesh. I think they were in a 5 p.m. Fly Emirates flight from here. Yesterday I think Harshit Rana was here. Jitesh was here, and from after concluding the practice, the rest of the team India went for a 40 minutes drive away from here. There's a safari. They went for the safari, and the replacements went back to India.
Is there any chance of Tushar Deshpande debut? Asks Anu Patil.
I don't think so, because he constantly bowling here in the nets. He bowled for almost 3 hours. He did spend a little time on his batting also. But I think 2 hours bowling before a game day, Debashish Da can easily tell you, because he has attended lots and lots of practice sessions, and he can easily tell you that a bowler, if you are playing next day, you won't be bowling two or 2.5 hours in the nets before the game day.
Okay, so
just one thing what I want to add on that Gautam Gambhir thing, that what's stopping, I think what I came to know, again, this is again a point, that there is a negotiation on his salary going on. There is something which is stuck between BCCI and Gautam Gambhir, that there is something related to salary, what I am getting in, that the negotiations are still going on. Otherwise it will be it will be done and dusted, means we can easily have a press release till this point of time, that Gautam Gambhir is joining India head coach. I don't see any other reason. I don't see, because Mr. Secretary has also joined the office a day back. And he has also told in the press brief which Debashish Da attended in the Barbados, that just give me 2 days when I'll be back. Just give me 2 days and I'll have a word with the CAC Cricketing Advisory Committee, and I'll get back to it and officially announce that who will be the next India coach. He even told us that there are only 2 candidates, so there is nothing much to discuss about. It's only the salary negotiation part, which I am getting again from my sources, that being discussed between either Mr. Secretary or Gautam Gambhir or from the top brass of the BCCI management that which can make things a little more clear for us. So what I am getting right now is it's only stuck between something is stuck in between salary negotiations, and that's the main reason why we are not still not getting.
My question to Rohit Juglan, will playing 11 be changed for tomorrow's game? Anup Kashyap is asking you.
Yes. I think playing 11 could be we can see this Shivam Dube can come in place of Riyan Parag is what I am getting from here, because again I'm not very sure about it, but again Riyan didn't batted in first 2 hours of the game, because after that there was a photo session here of the players, especially who are coming from the World Cup. At the very start also VVS Lakshman in the hurdle started by welcoming them, the whole team with a round of claps. They welcomed them because this is officially when the whole team was here. So in my point of view, I think there is a 50-50 chance that Shivam Dube can come in place of Riyan Parag. So that could be the change we can see, that Riyan Parag. Of course. Yes, definitely. I have missed that, but yeah, what I saw that early in the wicket keeping drills, because in last 3-4 days, what we saw is in the slip cordons there was Riyan Parag, there was Ruturaj Gaikwad, and there was Dhruv Jurel. Today when we saw the slip cordon and the wicket keeping position, it was Sanju Samson there. In first slip we can easily see Yashasvi Jaiswal, and then in second slip we can see Ruturaj Gaikwad. So this must be the definite change, that Sanju Samson in place of Dhruv Jurel.
You sent us a lot of photos of Sanju Samson, Jaiswal, etc. वो मुझे ये बताओ Rohit, how did their body language look like? I mean, of course, world champions, yes, but उनको game नहीं मिला. They've not played a game. Did you see eagerness? What kind of intensity did you see at the nets? Give us a bit of insights from the nets. What did you see there?
I think Sanju इतना एक्सपीरियंस अब हो चुका है कि you don't need to tell him that didn't, मतलब वो सल्क वाली बात नहीं होनी चाहिए ना. इतना एक्सपीरियंस खिलाड़ी है, कोई नया प्लेयर हो. यशस्वी जायसवाल के चेहरे पर अगर आप if you see a little bit of sadness there, जो मैंने बताया भी आपको कि ड्रेसिंग रूम में खड़ा था, तो थोड़ा सा ऐसा लगा after seeing him, it looks like कि थोड़ा सा वो चेहरे पे है, थोड़ा सा शिकन है उसके चेहरे पर कि not getting a game. But Sanju Samson, मुझे याद है मैंने obviously officially एक मैसेज भी लिखा था, वो मैं यहाँ ना ही कहूं तो बेहतर है. बट संजू सैमसन वाज सच इन सच अ जॉली मूड. वो प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस हो रही थी, वहां पर भी वो आए, बड़े मजे से पीछे खड़े रहे हम लोगों के. वी वर रिकॉर्डिंग ऋतुराज गायकवाड इन द प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस एंड संजू राइट बिहाइंड अस. तो संजू वाज ऑब्जर्विंगली ही इज ऑब्जर्विंग क्या पूछ रहे हैं, व्हाट वाज ही सेइंग. देन ऋतुराज ऑब्वियसली थोड़ा कॉन्शियस हुए तो वो चले गए. ही वेंट फॉर अ रन एंड देन अगेन व्हेन ही वाज रनिंग अराउंड द ग्राउंड, जब वो इधर कैमरे की तरफ से आए तो वो कैमरे के आगे से निकल गए, एंड देन सेइंग, मुस्कुराते हुए सॉरी. ही डिड इट इंटेंशनली, बट दैट वाज हिज मूड. तो आई डोंट सी दैट फ्रॉम संजू सैमसन और फ्रॉम शिवम दुबे ऑब्वियसली प्लेड अ लॉट मोर गेम देयर, ऑलमोस्ट आई थिंक एवरी गेम देयर. सो वो उनके चेहरे पर वो नहीं देखने को मिलेगा. बट आई थिंक संजू इज टू मच एक्सपीरियंस, और वो इतना सब कुछ देख चुके हैं ऑलरेडी अपने करियर में, दैट आई डोंट थिंक कि वो सल्क करने वाली बात यहाँ पर आएगी. एंड फॉर यशस्वी जायसवाल, देखते हैं किस तरीके से चीजें आगे बढ़ती हैं. बट वो भी पिछले 1-2 साल में इंडियन, खासतौर पे इन हिज लास्ट ईयर अगर आप देखो तो प्लेड सो मच क्रिकेट. वर्ल्ड कप चले गए, T20 वर्ल्ड कप में अगर आप 1-1.5 साल पहले पूछते तो यशस्वी जायसवाल वाज नोवेयर नियर. शुभमन गिल का लास्ट ये वाला आईपीएल छोड़ के इससे पिछला जो आईपीएल गया था, ही वाज अ श्योर शॉट देयर कि शुभमन गिल एंड रोहित शर्मा विल ओपन. इन 2023 वर्ल्ड कप आल्सो वी सॉ रोहित शर्मा एंड शुभमन गिल ओपन. तो मुझे लगता है कि यशस्वी जायसवाल के लिए फिर भी ये थोड़ा सा नया हो सकता है. बट अगेन जो चीजें हमने यहाँ पर देखी, खासतौर पर इन वर्ल्ड चैंपियंस के लौटने के बाद, दैट उनका मूड बहुत अच्छा है. दे आर नॉट कोई परेशानी नहीं है इस तरह की जो हम यहाँ पर देखें ऐसे. सो आई थिंक इट्स नथिंग लाइक दैट.
Jaiswal और Abhishek Sharma दोनों, I mean both are contenders, Rohit, at the moment. Last question, because I know you've got other stuff to do and we will move on to the Kuldeep interview. So last question to you. Jaiswal, Shubman Gill and Abhishek Sharma, 3 of them are already there. Ruturaj batting 3 but can also be an opening option. And if you add Ishan Kishan, वो बाहर बैठे हुए हैं. So 5 people for 2 slots. Are you sensing Shubman Gill will be under any kind of pressure, because Abhishek Sharma got that 100, clearly established himself, made himself a contender, spin भी डालते हैं, all-rounder भी हो सकते हैं?
आई थिंक बहुत बहुत सही सवाल है, क्योंकि अगर आप देखोगे तो ये चीज फिलहाल अगर आप देखोगे शुभमन गिल के साथ देखोगे, ही इज द ओनली वन जो बॉलिंग नहीं कर रहे हैं यहाँ पर, क्योंकि अभिषेक भी बॉल से लगातार कंट्रीब्यूट कर रहे हैं। उन्होंने मैच में भी बॉलिंग डाली, यशस्वी जायसवाल कल भी आए, आज भी बॉलिंग करी, कल भी बॉलिंग करी। सो अगेन ये दोनों आपको वो एक एक्स्ट्रा एड ऑन ऑप्शन देते हैं कि हम बॉलिंग भी कर सकते हैं, वी कैन बोल ऑल्सो। इट्स नॉट ओनली अबाउट बैटिंग विच यू कैन टेक फ्रॉम अस, इट्स द बॉलिंग पार्ट ऑल्सो। और समवेयर डाउन द लाइन हम पिछले 3-4 साल से वी वर क्रेविंग फॉर दिस, कि यार एक ऐसा बैटर लाकर दो जो बॉल कर सकता है, जो बॉल कर सकता है। सो फाइनली मेरे हिसाब से अगर इनका इंक्लूजन इसमें होता है तो कहीं ना कहीं शुभमन गिल का वो जो फॉर्म है और वो जो टेस्ट क्रिकेट में उनके ट्वीक्स हैं, जो उन्होंने टेक्निक में बदलाव किया है, वो जो थोड़ा सा ऑफ साइडिश आकर खेल रहे हैं, वो शायद आपको इस फॉर्मेट में उनको सूट करता हुआ नजर नहीं आ रहा है। आई एम वेटिंग अगेन फॉर शुभमन गिल इन प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस, ताकि मैं उनसे पूछ सकूं इस चीज के बारे में कि क्या ये चेंज इन या जो ट्वीक इन टेक्निक है ये क्या उनको थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम में डाल रहा है। और ये चीजें हमें बताती है कि विराट कोहली अपने टाइम का कितना बड़ा खिलाड़ी था, क्योंकि सारे फॉर्मेट्स को रूल करना विदाउट चेंजिंग ऑलमोस्ट एनीथिंग, ये चीज आपको बताती है विराट कोहली के बारे में। बिकॉज यहां पर अगर आप देखोगे तो कहीं ना कहीं ऐसा लग रहा है, और भरत ने इसके ऊपर बहुत अच्छा आर्टिकल लिखा था, मैंने वो पढ़ा था रेफ स्पोर्ट्स पे, भरत ने बहुत अच्छे से समझाया था सारी चीजों को कि ये जो छोटी छोटी एडजस्टमेंट्स हैं, ये जैसे जैसे आप फॉर्मेट स्विच करते रहते हो, इधर से उधर जाते रहते हो, ये चीज आपको जो है वो थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम में डाल सकती है। सो मुझे लगता है कि शुभमन गिल के रन्स, बड़े रन्स आना बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है, सो दैट आगे जब पूरी टीम कंप्लीट होगी, अभी यहां तो वो कैप्टन है, लेकिन मैं नहीं मानता कि कैप्टनसी उनको दे देना ये है कि भाई आने वाले समय में श्योर शॉट हो जाते हैं वो। क्योंकि कैप्टन होने का मतलब आपका ये नहीं है कि हार्दिक पांड्या जैसे आएंगे, आपको भी पता है T20 की कैप्टनसी वो संभाल लेंगे, ऋषभ पंत वाज अनदर ऑप्शन, सूर्य कुमार यादव अनदर ऑप्शन, जसप्रीत बुमराह इज ऑप्शन। तो कैप्टनसी के मायनों में मैं नहीं मानता हूं कि उनके ऊपर से प्रेशर हट जाएगा, उनके ऊपर काफी प्रेशर होगा टू परफॉर्म एंड टू स्कोर बिग रन्स, क्योंकि ये 40-50 रन बनाने से कोई कुछ नहीं होगा। आपको एज एन ओपनर बड़ा हंड्रेड्स लगाने पड़ेंगे, क्योंकि हम इंडियंस को 100 बहुत अच्छे से याद रहते हैं, 80s 90s 100s, ये हमें याद रहता है T20 फॉर्मेट में। तो मुझे लगता है वो चीज शुभमन गिल के ऊपर प्रेशर बनाएगी। वन लास्ट थिंग जो मैं जाने से पहले कहूंगा, रिंकू सिंह मिले, आज बात करी, रिंकू सिंह ने कहा मैं आपका कंटेंट भी देखता हूं, बहुत अच्छा लगता है आप लोगों का कंटेंट देखकर। मैंने उनसे पूछा भी ये बात कि आप देखते हो तो आपको अच्छा लगता है, उन्होंने कहा अच्छा लगता है तभी तो देखता हूं, अदरवाइज क्यों देखता। सो जस्ट अ कॉन्वर्सेशन विच आई हैड विद रिंकू सिंह, 2-3 दिन से हम लोग मिल रहे थे, आज बात हुई, तो वो बात आप लोगों के साथ और ये हमारे व्यूअर्स के साथ शेयर करना चाहता हूँ और आप लोगों के साथ शेयर करना चाहता हूँ।
टूर के बाद कंटेंट में खुद को भी कंटेंट बना दो, उनको बोलो आप भी कंटेंट बन जाओ, आ जाओ शो में। टूर के बाद अभी तो ऑब्वियसली रेगुलेशन है, तो वो खुद भी कंटेंट बनेंगे
Exactly.
तो इवन बेटर रहेगा। उनको देवाशीष का कुलदीप वाला इंटरव्यू जरूर दिखाना। बट थैंक यू रोहित, थैंक यू फॉर ऑल दी
Thank you.
अपडेट्स। इसके बाद श्रीलंका से भी अपडेट्स आपसे लेंगे, बट फॉर द मोमेंट एंजॉय द टूर एंड कीप सेंडिंग अस मोर स्टफ। Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Yes. Thank you.
Rohan, can we get Devashish's video of Gautam Gambhir, please, of Gautam Gambhir coming to Kolkata, and I will ask Devashish about that, and then we will go to Kuldeep Yadav. So there you go. This was last night that we had broken the story. Gautam Gambhir came to Kolkata last week. Let the man answer. Devashish, tell us.
Yeah, obviously, actually, this video is from Friday. Friday night, Gautam Gambhir was in Calcutta. He headed straight to the Eden Gardens to record a special video, farewell video, because it has to be stressed that it was a farewell video for KKR. So one would assume that Gambhir will definitely call it a day as far as KKR's mentorship is concerned. And hopefully, if everything is settled down between BCCI and Gambhir, the announcement will come very soon as the head coach of the Indian cricket team. And whoever the new coach is will take over in the new role from the series in Sri Lanka.
So there you go, Gautam Gambhir, the video on your screen in Kolkata last week, for perhaps recording a farewell message for the Kolkata Knight Riders. What a fantastic stint for the Kolkata Knight Riders. Hopefully he'll have a similar stint for the Indian cricket team. Rohan, can we just have a glimpse of the Kuldeep Yadav interview before I go to Trisha and Devashish on that? And also I'll go to Trisha on what Sunil Gavaskar means to her, because tomorrow is all Mr. Gavaskar at 75 on Rev Sports. We will celebrate Mr. Gavaskar all day, including an exclusive interview. Are you ready with your interview, Ron? Just give us a glimpse of a minute. That's all we need before I go to Devashish and Trisha.
Hello everyone, we have a very special guest on Rev Sports, and he is none other than Kuldeep Yadav, the man who has played an integral part in India winning that T20 World Cup. Kuldeep, obviously, has it sort of sunk in the World Cup win? Means obviously, पिछले कुछ दिनों में lot of felicitations. Obviously, that open bus ride in Mumbai, the felicitation you got in Mumbai, and meeting the chief minister, obviously also meeting the prime minister. Has it sort of sunk in?
No, I really want to enjoy a few more days. uh, it's a amazing feeling, and I've been playing for 8 years, and this is the first time I got the opportunity to lift the World Cup trophy, and everyone is very happy. So I am, I enjoying my time at home at the moment, and let's see for how many days. Yeah, as of now, we're very happy, and I'm enjoying my time.
Kuldeep, you have been hailed as Deshdeep, and truly rightly so by the Prime Minister. तो क्या कहना चाहेंगे? Obviously, Prime Minister ने आपको देशदीप से भी देशदीप का नाम दिया.
फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मैं उनको थैंक यू बोलना चाहूँगा होस्ट करने के लिए पूरी टीम को, और इतना काफ़ी टाइम देने के लिए. आई मीन बहुत बिजी स्केड्यूल से अपना काफ़ी वक्त दिया हमें पूरी टीम को, और बहुत कुछ डिस्कस किया, बहुत कुछ बातें की, और सबसे बात की, और क्रिकेट की फाइनल के बारे में, पूरी जर्नी के बारे में बात की. ऑब्वियसली बहुत खुश थे वो, और हम लोग भी बहुत खुश थे, और मेरे से भी बात की काफ़ी. और देश का दीप ऑब्वियसली बहुत अच्छा लगा सुन के, क्योंकि आप कंट्री के लिए खेलते हैं. और
Devashi Sen, great interview. Kuldeep Yadav, tell us what more did he say, because we are going to stream the interview at the end of the show. So people who are watching, we are not going to discontinue the show. We will straight stream it. That's the idea, Rohan, right? We'll straight stream the interview. Tell us.
Yeah, it was enjoyable having a word with Kuldeep, and he's a great guy. I mean, obviously he's a lovable guy. Everyone in the teams loves him, and obviously he spoke at length about what was his planning, what was his thing. Because initially, if you look at that World Cup campaign in New York, he didn't get an opportunity to bowl, but it was only on the slower tracks and in the Caribbean that he got an opportunity. And he always maintains that to keep it simple, rather than thinking too much ahead. Obviously, he did learn one trick from Ravichandran Ashwin, is to go outwit the batters. Obviously, reading the batsman's minds on the nature of the wickets and delivering. Obviously, to think ahead of the batter, and that has brought him success. 10 wickets in that campaign, and that too under an economy rate of 7. That speaks volumes, and he did well. And some of the wickets, he did speak about some of the dismissals. The wicket that he got against Harry Brook in that semi-final against England. Obviously, Harry Brook was batting well in that match. So he also spoke about getting rid of Maxwell, because Maxwell, we know last match also Maxwell did score heavily. So these are memories of Kuldeep, and obviously I asked him, has it sort of sunk in? So he said that he would love to enjoy these celebrations for a few more days, because he's quite enjoying. He did meet the chief minister of Uttar Pradesh yesterday. That's the reason he gave me that interview today morning. And obviously, I asked him about Rohit Sharma, the camaraderie, the relation between Rohit and him. Obviously, he did say that when he was injured, he did not have to play that domestic cricket to make a comeback into the Indian team. He was drafted straight away into the side, and he had high regards for Kuldeep, the leader, because to have the support of the captain.
For Rohit.
Yes, absolutely. So it was great to see, and also he spoke at length about Virat's knock in the final, about Rohit's knock against England and Australia. So it was an enjoyable.
It was a long interview. I mean, 23 minutes, out of which, by the way, the best part is Kuldeep has also spoken at length about football, about his favorite teams for Copa America and his favorite teams for Euros. So you will watch that. But let me go to Trisha on the super chat. Ayush Jindal asks, Trisha, Boriada, honest views. Trisha will take that on CT25, as Pakistan is not reducing the attacks.
The attacks?
The terror attacks.
I mean, I don't think India anyway, the political reasons, again, it's not BCCI, but anyway, I was never expecting India to go to Pakistan and play CT25, especially wherever we are politically right now. I don't think that was happening. We have always spoken about a hybrid model happening, and we might see the India games in Dubai or Sharjah or whatever. Matlab, that hasn't been decided, but I don't think it was ever a point of contention, to be honest. When it was Pakistan, I never thought even for a second.
In the Pakistani media has already, I got a tweet from Faisal Lakhani. He messaged me actually, the tweet that the tournament is, the Indian team is going to travel and the tournament is starting on 19th February.
Yeah, and India Pakistan first.
Yes. How can they come up with such? I mean, they haven't even got the fixtures.
That is.
But do you think that it's going to be some sort of a discussion will come up in their ICC board meeting on July 20th?
Yeah, 20th. But look, it will come up 20th to 22nd in Colombo. But more importantly, BCCI has nothing to do with it. It's a political call.
Yeah.
She's spot on. Ultimately, it's the government of India. It's going to be the External Affairs Ministry, the Defense Ministry, the Home Ministry, the Prime Minister. Whether you go to Pakistan or not is not a decision that the BCCI will take. The BCCI will follow the lead of the government of India. So that's what will happen. Ayush, cutie mama is fine. Yes, he's also cutie mama. Trisha told him today that Ayush calls you cutie mama. Devashish was very embarrassed. But yes, there you go. Hey, but Rohan, flash the chat once more. We have to show that Ayush keeps calling Devashish cutie mama. Cutie mama, are you fine? You are fine. Fine coverage. Absolutely. So that's कल ही JNK में attack हुआ है 5 soldiers. Absolutely, Nitish Gaming. And when such things happen, you can't just send people with AK-47s to one country and then expect people from our country to go to their country and play. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And at no point in time can you expect Indians to play in Pakistan. Let me go to Trisha on this one. Rohit Sharma's Insta post, SS98, you spammed us. Rahul Dravid says one thing. He had understood the pulse of the team where my way or highway doesn't work. A message to the new coach? I don't think so.
This my way or highway doesn't work. I read in Shane Warne's autobiography as well, and he had written it beautifully. He had written, somewhere, I believe, this is what Shane Warne has said, that he believed that actually international teams, not international teams, national teams, which go for international tours, ideally should have managers like football team and not coaches, because that is where people are not directly coming to train, because you already have a batting coach, fielding coach, bowling coach, etc. You don't need a head coach, but you do need someone who can be approached, who can be spoken to, and who gives you that leverage and respect as a player.
But Trisha, I sort of differ. Obviously, Rahul Dravid does not do coaching. When Rahul Dravid he does not do coaching. It's obviously minor adjustments here and there.
No.
Obviously, he's more of
a technical sound manager. It's not like manager could be anybody. Have a technical sound manager whom I can come to and say probably, you know what, Boryada, this is not happening. Why don't you help me with that? But also at the same time, it cannot be like, no, you have to sleep at 8 p.m. You have to wake up at 4 a.m. These regimentary things, it doesn't work with us. Boryada can't make us do it.
See, I am very clear. In fact, my theory is simple. You guys go to hell. As far as I am concerned, at night you want to take your car and ride around and bike and ride around Calcutta. Do get your work done and go.
Exactly.
After that, whether Devashish and Trisha go to Outram Ghat and go on a boat, or whether both of them take a bicycle and ride around Kolkata having Moongfali, not my concern.
It doesn't matter.
They are adults. They know what their job is. They are thorough professionals. They know what is expected of them, and that's all that one wants as leader from
I think
your
that is
best.
exactly what he has meant, and he has also written this because Rahul Dravid was an under-19 coach, right? And in under-19s, you actually need to do this.
Yes.
That this is how the discipline works. This is how you will work in your career, like during the camps and all that. So that's why I think Rohit wrote that. Whether it's there for the new coach or not, I think, as I just said, I actually agree with Shane Warne that there should be more man managers, which is the reason Ravi Shastri was so successful.
Yeah, I mean, and there's a lot happening. There was a question here, like too many questions. So I lost the stream there, but somebody asked us about the Indian football head coach. I had multiple chats actually with people in the know, and they tell me we had broken yesterday that Antonio Lopez Habas has applied. So let me give you the plan. The plan is the shortlisting is being done now. So multiple people who are part of the Exco, they are doing the shortlists. The technical committee will come in, but you just can't shortlist. You also have to have your budgets aligned, because there are a lot of people who will ask X amount of money. So the AIFF is also trying to align the budgets as we speak. And on the 20th, there is an executive committee meeting on which day the shortlisted names will be presented in front of the exco. Then, these shortlisted names will be discussed. After that, individual negotiations with some of these names will start, and then there will be a series of presentations. So that is the plan as far as the head coach appointment is concerned. Expect by the end of the month to have some clarity, clear clarity as to who is India's next football head coach, but some very good names, including Antonio Lopez Havas, has applied for the job of India's head coach as far as football is concerned. Boria sir, have you been to Germany? Yes, boss. Quite a few times. Dex, your questions are interesting. Thank God at least you asked a question today. You did not say Boria sir and leave it. So, but that is for Gargi. That is Gargi's question.
Gargi, take my question.
Yeah,
There's no question. There are no questions. Dex just writes, Gargi, take my question. And then there are no questions.
Okay. Amartya Chakraborty views on Yamin Lamal. I think Rohan was the best man to answer this. But anyone from this panel, go
he has been brilliant. Brilliant. Rohan from there is guiding me. But yeah, from whatever I have seen, it
The best young talent is
the best young talent the best young generational talent, he means. I think generational talent and all that I don't know, but he has been brilliant. Watching him is just what is that proverb?
No, he's phenomenal. I mean, I watched, and by the way, all that is nonsense. That after 10 o'clock he can't play. He has to be on the pitch and not on the pitch because German labor laws will not allow him. Social media and its memes. But Yamin Lamal is an absolute rock star.
I think
prodigy like this, maybe a Maradona of the 1982 World Cup kind. Who knows? But one has to see if he eventually delivers for Spain at that level. But at this point in time, when we saw Phil Foden come to India for the Under-17 World Cup, we thought, what a talent. But this guy is perhaps even better. When you guys leave for Paris,
we are not going to tell you until unless you tell us that are you going to come and meet us or what? What is the plan?
No, Nitish Gaming, you have to say something. Look, Paris, we will kill it. So in the sense, the number of shows, the stories, Trisha will be on overdrive. She's told me I am not eating. I will work 24/7.
I have not said anything.
But what will also happen is Rohan said he'll wash his clothes at the same. So you will see a lot of fascinating stories, and then Rohan will go and hang it on the Eiffel Tower.
No, but Rohan was anyway going on the wrong flight.
So he thought his flight was at 9:45 at night. Actually, it's 9:45 a.m. in the morning. So Rohan could even miss his flight. Anyway, but plenty of stories from Paris. Huge coverage. Who's going to Sri Lanka? Somebody wrote, who's going to Sri Lanka? Somebody is. Who wrote this question? Rohan, can you tell me? Somebody asked me. Tushar Sharda. Who's going to Sri Lanka?
Gautam Gambhir.
Yeah, I mean, Gautam Gambhir will take the team. Indian team will go 3 ODIs and 3 T20s. But from Red Sports, I think Devashish and Trisha today recommended that Shomik Chakraborty and Rohit Juglan will both go. So we will have 2 people in Sri Lanka. And then for the Women's World Cup in Bangladesh, it will be Devashish Sen and Snehashish Mukherjee.
The Sheesh brothers.
The Sheesh brothers will go to Bangladesh, and plenty of us will go to Paris for the Olympics and the Paralympics.
And if we go to semi-finals, I'm also coming to Bangladesh.
100%. If India makes the semi-final, then I'll send Trisha also to Bangladesh. So one thing is a fact. Every tour you'll have lots of Red Sports people traveling, and we will cover everything from on ground. Make no mistake about it. As long as corporates keep spending money on us. Sir, after CT25, do you think Team India will? Oh, what is that? What is this? What is oh?
I think the question is, sir, do you think Team India T20 will go, not go?
Go.
Go. No, we've answered that. You also don't reckon India will go.
No, I don't think India will.
And it's purely political reasons. Like, it's purely political.
Okay, let's and once again, do you have the Kuldeep Yadav interview? Can you take us to the Rohit question or anything like that? Is it possible? You have the full interview. Can you play another couple of minutes, please, for our viewers?
मुझे बहुत पसंद आया ये नाम देश का दीप। मतलब ऑब्वियसली आप कंट्री के लिए खेल रहे हैं तो आप हर चीज कंट्री से रिलेटेड होती है तो बहुत अच्छा लगता है, बहुत प्राइड की बात होती है और देश का दीप बहुत अच्छा नाम है।
या कुलदीप, ऑब्वियसली मेरा अगला सवाल है, हाउ डू यू डिस्क्राइब द जर्नी, क्योंकि ये जो पूरा सफर रहा, क्योंकि राइट फ्रॉम दैट विन अगेंस्ट बांग्लादेश इन द वार्म अप गेम टू दैट incredible final win against South Africa at the Kensington Oval, so how do you sum up the journey?
I guess the journey started from when we played in South Africa, the T20 series, after the World Cup. That World Cup was very good for us. and although we couldn't make in the I mean we obviously played the final but couldn't lift the trophy. उसका बहुत ज़्यादा फील हुआ, ऑब्वियसली बहुत मुश्किल था कि इतनी अच्छी परफॉर्मेंस के बाद अगर आप कप नहीं जीतते तो बड़ा बहुत मुश्किल था हमारे लिए एज ए टीम। और बहुत ज़्यादा ऐसे डेस्परेशन थी कि आईसीसी ट्रॉफी वर्ल्ड कप तो जीतना है, क्योंकि इतना क्लोज पहुंच गए थे 2023 में, तो था कि अभी जीतना है। और जर्नी वहां से स्टार्ट हुई और बहुत सारी 2-3 हमने सीरीज की, बायलैटरल सीरीज खेली। ऑब्वियसली बहुत प्लान सबके बहुत क्लियर थे, सबका रोल टीम में बहुत क्लियर था कि आपका रोल क्या है टीम में। और जब हम जैसे ही वर्ल्ड कप स्टार्ट किए तो सब अपने रोल से बहुत क्लियर थे और बहुत कॉन्फिडेंट थे, सबको अपने रोल पता थे। और जो हम अप्रोच की बात करते हैं, जिस अप्रोच से हम खेले वो वाकई बहुत अच्छी थी। और ऐसा नहीं कि इवन न्यूयॉर्क में बैटिंग थोड़ा बहुत मुश्किल था, बट उसमें बॉलर्स ने बहुत अच्छी बॉलिंग की। और बैट्समैन के लिए थोड़ा टफ था रन बनाना, क्योंकि विकेट वैसा था। बट जिस तरह से हमने देखा कि रन बनाए और चेस किया, जिस तरह से हमने पाकिस्तान वाला गेम निकाला, तो वहां से बहुत ज़्यादा बिलीव आता है टीम में कि हम किसी भी सिचुएशन से जीत सकते हैं। और फिर उसी अप्रोच से हम जब वेस्ट इंडीज पहुंचे तो हम उसी अप्रोच से बैटिंग की। और एज ए बॉलिंग यूनिट बहुत क्लियर था हमारा प्लान क्या है। जो मिडिल ओवर में बॉलिंग कर रहा था उसका अलग प्लान था, जो न्यू बॉल और डेथ में बॉलिंग कर रहा उसका प्लान अलग था। तो सब कुछ ओवरऑल पूरा टीम का जो रोल डिसाइडेड थे उस पे उन्होंने सब एक तरह से वापस उतरे और उस हिसाब से हम अच्छी परफॉर्म करें।
कुलदीप, जैसे कि कैप्टन रोहित शर्मा ने कहा कि देयर वाज अ डेस्परेशन इन ईच एंड एवरी मेंबर ऑफ दिस टीम, क्योंकि वो जो 50 ओवर्स वर्ल्ड कप हम हारे, ऑब्वियसली हमने पूरा लगातार 10 मैच जीत के फाइनल पहुंचे, बट इवेंचुअली वन बैड डे जिसके चलते हम हार गए थे वो फाइनल। और आप भी वो फाइनल में खेले थे वो मैच, तो वाज देयर अ डेस्परेशन जैसे कि कैप्टन ने कहा?
बिल्कुल, बहुत ज्यादा डेस्परेशन थी ट्रॉफी जीतने की, क्योंकि एक बार आपको जब चढ़ जाता है दिमाग कि आप इतना क्लोज पहुंच गए, अब ट्रॉफी नहीं उठा पाए, तो टीम है और बहुत ज्यादा डेस्परेशन रहती है कि
Yeah, fantastic interview that Devashish said with Kuldeep Yadav. You can see from Kuldeep's body language that he loves Devashish. All of the cricketers do. From Mama, Chacha, the fondness that they have for Devashish. And look at the kind of fight that is going on here. Nitish Gaming writing that Devashish in Bangladesh, Mama should be careful. I saw some videos, they are unhappy India won the World Cup. Nitish Gaming. Put Amartya Chakraborty's comment now. Amartya Chakraborty is writing, no one can touch Mama. Fantastic. I mean, this is unbelievable.
Mama,
আমার কাছে টিকিট ছিল আন্ডার 17 ফাইনাল নিউকোমার টিকিট ছিল আমার তো ফিল ফোর্ডেন্স গেম এটসেট্রা but this is the kind of love and affection that Devashish Sen now evokes. Fantastic. Aditya says, I have no idea. Could you please put some light on people giving super chat to Pakistan YouTubers? Do you have any idea?
no, sorry. I myself don't watch any of the YouTube channels. How would I know?
I don't know this. I mean, I really don't have an idea. Do you know?
I don't think so. Indians super chat, Indians paying? I don't think so.
Thoughts on Chirag Shetty's statement?
Chirag Shetty's statement regarding Maharashtra government discriminating in cash awards to other sports. 200% correct. In fact, before Chirag said, sports fan, if you go and read my column in Red Sports the previous day, Bangladesh should be scared of Mama. I'll take that. But before that, I actually wrote a column for Red Sports saying that we will only become a multi-sporting nation if when the women win, if they do, we celebrate them the same way. Every Olympic medalist, whether it is 5, 10, any number of medals that India wins, 8 to 10, 10 to 12, every medalist is celebrated in the same manner, like we did the T20 World Cup team. So take the Olympic medalists also in a kind of a parade. Celebrate with the same verb. Listen, the government will pay the money. Their state governments like Odisha will pay 6 crores, Haryana will pay, the central government will pay, IOA will pay. But will the fans come out? The question is you and me. Ultimately, the fans made that celebration, not the government, not the board. Will the fans come out for Nikhat, for Sift, for Neeraj, for Satwik and Chirag? That is what will prove whether we are a sporting nation or not. Will you consume the Olympics in the exact same way like you did for the T20 World Cup? That is going to answer this question, and I will be extremely, extremely clear that, yes, this is the breakthrough. Yes, what was that point by Mayur? Let's take Mama's reaction to that. Mama has loads of Mama. You scared of Bangladesh? Should be scared of Mama. Borshan, Kobir, and others. They're good friends of yours.
Borshan Kobir is enjoying his stay in US.
What is he doing
He
there?
posted a picture in front of White House. So I commented, "Arey, you are still in the US despite Bangladesh losing, despite Bangladesh being knocked out." Bangladesh is journalist. How can, means obviously had India lost, I would be the first person to come back. What's the point of me staying when?
Without covering them. Yeah,
Obviously,
course,
after the
of
final,
course.
means, how can you stay back? Today is 8 and he is still in US.
Because
So he's-
Bangladesh has nothing else to do.
Come on, he's moderating the debate between Biden and Trump. So that's the point. But anyway, Borshan is a good guy. No
Yeah,
offense, man. Borshan is a really nice
Really
guy.
nice guy.
He lands in the airport, meets Cartley Ambrose. He goes somewhere and meets Viv Richards. He goes somewhere and meets Dale Steyn. Goes to a restaurant where he meets someone else. He's lucky also. Borshan Kobir is champion. In my opinion, Chirag's timing for making that statement was a bit off. Why should it be off? Because that's when it is context. Why should it be off, Avorto? I mean, his timing, otherwise he would not have given that statement any press in the newspapers. You would not have said what you are saying now. Because he said it in the context of the Cricket World Cup, he got newsprint. If someone comes and says today, oh, I should get this same amount of treat, you won't say, ah, to hell with it. Because he said it in the context of the Cricket World Cup win, that it has become a subject of debate. I thought he was spot on. I actually think Chirag Shetty did the right thing to say what he did at that point in time. And by the way, the Thomas Cup win was no less than any Cricket World Cup win. So I thought he was spot on. Ayush Jindal is our pro bono subscriber, whatever. What is it called? Flag bearer. There are Paki journalists and YouTubers making content on Indian cricket exclusively. Their Indian viewers give lakhs of super chats on daily basis and ask questions. So big deal. How does it matter? If Indian viewers want to go and give them, good on them. If Indian viewers want to give them money and make them rich, and if they are making good content, why are you worried? You don't watch. No, it's not your money. You come and watch sensible channels. Whether you give super chat or not give super chat, don't worry about super chat. Forget it. Just watch sensible content. Don't watch that if you think that's bad content. If you think it's good content, go watch. It's completely your freedom. And frankly, sport has no barrier. Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, how does it matter? If they are making good content, go watch. Where is your office in Kolkata? Now, this is a question that I don't know. I mean, there is an office in Kolkata. The office address is Bidhan Sharoni. I mean, but if you ask me where you want to come and visit us at the office, please don't. Because at this point in time, it's not an office where we can encourage visitors to come. Next year, when we open the studio, you're welcome to come, because we will have a museum, we will have a cafe, we will have a public museum on sport, a book cafe, which Trisha says. We will have these fellows bringing in artifacts from around the world. It will be a fantastic sports museum in our new studio. That's when, what is your name? Shriyansh Jain, right? Shriyansh, you are welcome to come and visit us at the studio, which will be opened by the first half of next year. Anshuman Dotto, sports CRE guys are doing absolutely nonsense in the name of cricket, and don't watch.
They're spraying poisons in the name.
How does it matter? Sports CRE, let sports CRE do CRE. How does it matter to you? Don't watch.
In the name of sports and we're trolling our own players. What your thoughts?
No, they have no thought. They don't matter.
That is their thoughts.
Yeah, it is their thought. Let them do.
Our thoughts are in our shows, in our content. We show our thoughts that way. We show our analysis that way.
And we have nothing to do with them, nor good nor bad.
No, it's their channel. It's
Exactly.
their
I mean, what they are doing, let them do. It's a free world. If someone wants to do porn, let them do porn. Yeah? How are you going to be moral judge and moral police and say, no, this is good, this is bad? Don't watch. Buryada, being a software engineer, of course you can. I am a historian. How did I do sports media? Anybody can.
I'm a statistician.
And Devashish, what did you study? Commerce. So look, commerce, statistics, history, Rohan did management. From there, all of us have decided to do sport. Why? Because we love sport. You don't need to study sports journalism to become a sports journalist. Olympics are nearby. If he fails to perform, many cricket fans will troll him. I was about to say the F word. Trust me. Chirag Shetty has won the World Championship, multiple Super Series. Who trolls Chirag Shetty? To hell with it.
But can I answer this question?
Yeah, please.
People troll, troll everyone online. Like everyone gets trolled, and especially when you have a blue tick and you are a celebrity and you are someone there in the public eye, you'll be trolled. I don't think it matters to them, and I don't think you should matter. Like you should give it importance, or before giving every single statement, they should think that oh, what if I'm trolled? Because they'll be trolled. If they win, somebody will say it was an easy win. If they lose, somebody will say somebody lost, they didn't play well, so it's just fine. Yeah, half the people don't even know.
And come on, yeah. I mean, this guy has won the world bronze, world championship first doubles pair, world number one pair, super 1000 winners, super 750 winners, Asian Games gold medalists, Thomas Cup winners. You want to control? I mean, take a hike and come and do it.
But then the entire point is the trolls don't see that. They don't.
This is a good question. Shriyans Jain, who's your favorite journalist? Guriela? Me. I don't think there's anybody better because I believe in my craft. I'm the best, and I will always aspire to be the best. And this is not a pompous me saying. I will say the same for Trisha. I will say the same for Debashish. Listen, take pride in your work. If you don't believe you can be the best, and you will do the best, you will work the hardest, put in the most amount of passion, commitment, and determination to your job, then you can't be the best. Whether or not one is or not, that is not for one to decide. But in my mind, I will do the best work so that you guys can appreciate that and get the best for Indian sport. That's all. I met Chirag Shetty at the airport during IPL. I was shocked as nobody recognized him. It's their loss, not his. It's their loss. You recognized him. That's why you are who you are, Ayush Jindal. But my point is, if he wins an Olympic medal, then trust me, all of the ones who did not recognize him will come and say, "Sir, selfie, sir, selfie." That is the story of India, and I have seen that. I'll tell you a Pete Sampras story. So Pete Sampras had come to India. So I went and interviewed him. So I said, Pete, tell us something. So he says, I've never seen a country where people take more selfies. Just as he said it, two people said, "Sir, selfie." It was brilliant. Pete Sampras, the selfie story.
No, but the best part is people who troll you are the ones who want to take and they'll put it up. Oh, what a legend! But you have just told him.
Love and respect from Guwahati, Assam. Love and respect. And this is my start to politics. Eventually, I will join. Tushar Sharda. Will Sanju get a chance? You think so? ODIs?
Sorry, in Zimbabwe or?
Yeah, I mean, very well in ODIs. Also, he had scored 100 in his last match in South Africa.
Yeah, ideally, in place of Dhruv Jurel, I expect Sanju to be drafted in the team because even in the US and West Indies, he traveled with the team, but he wasn't drafted, and he's of course the second wicket keeper after Rishabh Pant. So you want to give him the maximum game time whenever Rishabh is not around, and hence I think he straight up walks in. The point is whether Dhruv Jurel will be played only as a batter. I don't think so, especially because there are so many people to choose from.
Then you have to drop either a Rinku Singh
Exactly.
or obviously Riyan Parag misses out. So I think
Riyan Parag anyway I think
has to
would
miss out.
if you get in Shivam Dube. Yeah.
Okay. Have you seen any work of Ritik Ghatok? Of course I have. Come on. I mean, come on.
Ritik Ghatok?
As in the cinema.
Ah.
Of course I have. And by the way, Moitresh I know as well. And I mean, keep on saying, Sir, is your Christorian email working? Yes, sir. Christorian email is indeed working. Christorian at Gmail, Christorian at Yahoo, both working. Send me money. Puriyada, if you're hurt by my question, I was worried because I've seen hundreds of. Not at all. Why should I be hurt? But the point is, listen, hundreds of trolls towards him. I have had millions of trolls towards me. Has it impacted me then? It made me stronger. It made me resilient. Anybody will be. There are hundreds and millions of trolls. Why? Because you matter. Otherwise, if you don't matter, nobody will troll you. Simple. So Chirag will know that. And by the way, all of us will also be there to counter troll back. And I'm very clear. You troll me, I'll troll you. Doesn't matter. So Chirag will know that, and Chirag is a solid guy. Don't worry about Satvik and Chirag. He's a top guy. And by the way, who's told you they're not going to win an Olympic medal? We are all going to the Olympics so that they win an Olympic medal, my friend. In France, Trisha will start shouting from the gallery. Any other team will get scared and run. Would you please elaborate? Devashish, tell us this. How does one do sports journalism?
Yeah, obviously, you have the first thing for you to become a sports journalist, you need to have the passion and love for sports. Until and unless you are passionate about sports, you should not give it a try. Because obviously, the first and foremost is you need to be passionate about sports.
And you won't make money.
Yeah, and you won't make
And you won't
money,
make money, yeah.
obviously. And
Because you will
it's a
always
20
see your corporate friends making way more money, them buying houses, them buying cars.
Absolutely, absolutely. But
You will depend on super chat.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Like a Pakistani journalist, some YouTuber, whatever. Like depend on super chat.
nowadays everyone has a YouTube channel.
Yeah,
Everyone speaks
everybody
about
has.
Indian cricket, speaks
Yeah.
about blah blah blah. So
ঠিক আছে আমি বাড়িতে কোনো কাজ নেই শুধু একটা ইউটিউব চ্যানেল খুলে বসে গেছে ইটস গুড নট ব্যাড কিউটেস্ট দেবাশিস মামা প্লিজ ডু আ পান্ত ইন্টারভিউ and ask the chacha story he will not deny you
done. I will definitely ask him.
আপনি ট্রোলদেরকে ইগনোর কেন করেন না ভাই শোন 2 বছর ইগনোর করেছি ট্রোলরা যদি ভাবে তারা সমাজের ঊর্ধ্বে তারা নয় আমি আমার বাড়িতে রামকৃষ্ণ ছিলেন 16 দিন দ্যাটস আ ফ্যাক্ট বাট আমি তো নেতাজির বংশধর আমরা সবাই তাই যদি চড় মারলে দুটো চড়বো সো ইটস সিম্পল এজ দ্যাট তৃষা আমাদেরকে আমায় নিরস্ত করার চেষ্টা করে ছেড়ে দাও না না 2 বছর গালাগাল দিয়েছো কিচ্ছু বলিনি এবার 20 বছর উল্টে গালাগাল দেবো তুমি দুটো দেবে আমি 10টা দেবো সিম্পল কোনো ট্রোল কেউ কাউকে বাবার দিব্যি দিয়ে বলিনি আমার শো দেখতে কাউকে এইটুকু বলতে পারি কারোর এই সাহস থাকা উচিত না আমার পরিবারকে টেনে আমার বাবা মা বউ বাচ্চা টেনে নিয়ে এসে গালি দেবে যদি দেয় তার কাউন্টার আমরা করার আমাদেরও ভগবান মুখ দুটো হাত দুটো পা দিয়েছে সেই ব্যবস্থাটা করার ক্ষমতা আমাদের আছে passionate definitely yes money will work out for some time hope to meet you guys someday Aditya
Yeah, sure. As Boria said, once we have our new studio, maybe we can do a weekly fan show. Why not?
Amarto, you know when one thing comes to my mind when I see journalists is free travel. Amarto, let me tell you this.
What?
Let me tell you this. Free travel. Let me tell you this. Kalke. So I went to Delhi by the flight on Sunday. Yesterday, so my day started. Yesterday, day before night, it ended at 2 a.m. in the morning. So I got up at 5:30. Day started at 7. Came to the airport at 7:30 in the evening. Flight got cancelled because of the Mumbai rains. Eventually took a flight at 10. Landed in Calcutta at 1. Came home at 2:30. You want free travel? Join me. It's not easy, boss. Devashish Sen. His flight got cancelled from Barbados to New York. He had to wait there 3 more days, missing family, missing everyone. Yes, he got the experience of the charter flight, but had it not happened, imagine what he would have done. He would have flown from Barbados to Miami, Miami to New York to Delhi, Delhi to Calcutta, 45 plus hours in transit.
That is what exactly we had to do. And when we
Not
were
easy.
waiting for the Miami flight after the 2018 World Cup, even the victorious Australian team were stuck and we were stuck for 12 and a half hours. And you know what was worse? There was a mosquito which had bitten me in the wrap-up night. So my whole leg had rashes. I was wearing a full trouser and I couldn't even keep that on. It was that bad. But we had to be stuck at the airport. There was no food. There was no water there. We were stuck. Then we finally got to leave.
MCC
So it's
meeting, I
nothing
think
is
he's
easy
asking about
actually.
the Cricket Connects meeting, which was held at Lords a couple of days back, where Saurav and
Sort of.
Sangakkara and Mark Nicholas conducted. It was just a Cricket Connects meeting, which is an MCC kind of outreach. So that's what it was. Everyone picking Pant as first choice white ball batsman is hilarious. Mayank Madan, I don't know if it's hilarious, but there is competition. You think so?
Yeah, absolutely, there's
Yeah.
definitely competition. But then there are news coming up that KL Rahul might be in that
ODI.
ODIs, of course.
ODI series. So,
But is KL Rahul going to win the ODI series as wicketkeeper batter?
but still,
or
I
batter?
feel you should have Rishabh Pant as a wicketkeeper.
I
Across the
think,
board.
you know, Mayank, you say it's hilarious, but I will say this. T20 eyes, yes, even I kind of agree with you that probably he shouldn't be your first keeper in T20 eyes. But test and one day, I don't see, why not? Rishabh Pant is absolutely X
Yes,
factor.
he's the best.
Yeah, he's,
Rishabh
but even
Pant is
ODIs,
the
he's an X factor.
Test match cricket, Rishabh Pant, the kind of innings he has played in the world,
Yeah.
even MS has not done.
Yeah.
Australia 100, England 100, South Africa 100, that Gabba Test match, that Sydney Test match, the kind of impact even MS
You're
Dhoni,
forgetting
the greatest MS Dhoni.
Birmingham.
Yeah.
James Anderson. Oh my God.
Brilliant.
I was there, Mayank. I watched him bat live, and you could only say one thing. Oh my God, that's the only thing. And you know what? I had the whole row of the
Ravi Teja was
England
sitting
supporters.
with us.
Yeah. And I also had England supporters sitting and saying, "Push this guy out." Yeah, they were like, "Push him out," because we can't get him out, so push him out of the ground.
Okay, So I know you guys have worked hard. Respect you don't find fixed timing in the office, especially. No, in journalism, two things are a must. If you want to be a good journalist, you won't have a social life. You won't. I'm sorry to say this, but you won't. Secondly, you won't make money. You won't make money. I mean, you will
And
depend
thirdly,
on,
you won't sleep.
yeah, you won't sleep. You will depend on super chats. Sorry, that was not right. Anyway, I know press conference videos on Rev Sports. I've seen Rohit giving the gist of what happened during the press. It's not allowed. The press conference videos are not, if somebody is putting it out, he or she is doing something illegal.
But
So
it's there on the
action-
website. No?
Action
There
will
was
be
some
taken,
portion.
and whoever is putting on
whether or
let
not
me
action
be-
is taken or not,
let
Devashi,
me be
not
very clear. We are saying whoever is putting it on their social media, especially YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, it will be taken down.
look at the website.
It will be taken down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Revsports.in.
go to revsports.in, it's all there. Look at the writing there, it's all there. But anyone, as he said, whoever is putting it, it's illegal. So, and we are not going to flout rules. Somebody else can.
Absolutely.
We
And
don't
we have
care.
always followed the rules.
Absolutely, and there's no question of putting it out there. Thoughts on Jena? Rohan has done a fantastic interview with Jena. When are you publishing the interview? In a couple of days. So the Kishore Jena interview will be out. We've got too much content now. Too much content.
No, you don't need to say that.
But
So Rohan has done Jena, Parul Chaudhary, and Anush Agarwala. So next 3 days we've got all of that. Plus we've got that the series on hockey. We've got
You
a
know
lot
what?
of
I'll tell you
content.
something very interesting. Boryada, Devashish, Rohan, all of them come to me with interviews and content, and somehow we have to put all of that together. I have to get all the editors to work on that. You guys just watch the content and be supportive.
absolutely.
All our hard work will be paid
And
off.
trust me, Sunil Gavaskar talking exclusively to the Red Sports, it means obviously, and you better watch that interview. I won't disclose any further, but please do watch that interview. There are a lot of headlines.
Sunil Gavaskar is a very,
Yes.
very special name
Absolutely,
in our house.
and whatever
Because of two
Sunil Gavaskar
reasons.
stays, it stays.
You know, because of two reasons. One is, of course, he's the greatest batter, but I have actually never seen him bat. Because I have never seen him bat. But my memories of Sunil Gavaskar are now my memories of my father, because he was an ardent Sunil Gavaskar fan, and they shared their birthday. So,
Hey Rohan, আমাদের exact subscriber কত রে এখন?
99,840.
So please,
150 more. Come on.
Come
We
on,
have a
please.
giveaway. Oh.
So that is why somebody asked, when is the giveaway? That's why I asked this question. Otherwise, I wouldn't have
So
asked.
we have 146 more subscribers to go before we do the giveaway. And tomorrow we have a Sunil Gavaskar exclusive. We have exclusives every single day. But yeah, as I said, you know, every time I would praise any of the other great batters, Sachin, Mithali, Virat, my father would be like, you keep missing Sunil Gavaskar's name. And I used to keep telling him that that's because I have not watched Sunil Gavaskar. And he would be like, no, you have to watch. But my interaction with Sunil Gavaskar during my Star Sports days, I have not seen a humbler man.
Oh, he's a fantastic guy, and his sense of humor
He's brilliant.
is magic.
Yeah.
By the way, tomorrow they make a public outcry. There is a Sunil Gavaskar video in Kishore Kumar style on Devashish Sen.
Yes.
Mama. Devashish is not allowing us to put.
How many of you want that? How many of you want that video?
See, Devashish is not allowing us. This is unfair. I would love to see exclusive badminton content. You will get exclusive
Yes,
badminton content on
absolutely.
the Chakraborty. Will Neeraj get challenged from Johannes Vetter and the Chaku? Of course. I mean, they are also coming to the Olympics to win. And by the way, you know, Pakistan will also send.
Answer is that they're also
Arshad
coming to
Ghanim.
Olympics to win.
Yeah, I mean,
Not
Arshad,
everybody is coming.
This is a good question.
तो संचय करते हैं.
अविनाश तिवारी, जिस कंट्री में सचिन सर को ट्रोल किया जाता है तो बाकी लोगों को क्या बात है?
Exactly.
बट सचिन से जाके पूछो ना कि ट्रोल करता है तुमको, हंस के बोले करने दो, because he knows what he stands for. He's India. He's got India here. So why bother? Sachin knows what he stands for, what he delivers for India. I think we should close now.
Yeah.
Tossing to a brilliant interview of Kuldeep Yadav done by our colleague Devashish Sen, 20 minutes, and then at 7 p.m. exclusively on all the Rev Sports platforms, Kuldeep Yadav on football, Euro and Copa. His choice of finalists for Copa and finalists for Euro. Who is Kuldeep Yadav's dark horse? He will be in Berlin watching that Euro final. We will watch that. He's an absolute football nut. and he's traveling. So before that, spoke exclusively to Devashish Sen. We tossed to that Kuldeep Yadav interview and the football chunk at 7 p.m. But for now, Kuldeep Yadav on the World Cup win on Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, Surya Kumar Yadav's catch and plenty more. Keep watching from Trisha, from Devashish and me. But tomorrow, all day, Sunil Gavaskar exclusives on Rev Sports, a documentary which Trisha and her team is making. A Sunil Gavaskar interview exclusively at 12 noon. Plenty coming your way. Here's Kuldeep Yadav.
Hello everyone, we have a very special guest on Rev Sports, and he is none other than Kuldeep Yadav, the man who has played an integral part in India winning that T20 World Cup. Kuldeep, obviously, has it sort of sunk in, the World Cup win? Means obviously, पिछले कुछ दिनों में a lot of felicitations, obviously that open bus ride in Mumbai, the felicitation you got in Mumbai, and meeting the chief minister, obviously also meeting the prime minister. Has it sort of sunk in?
No, I really want to enjoy a few more days, you know. It's a amazing feeling, and I've been playing for 8 years, and this is the first time I got the opportunity to lift the World Cup trophy, and everyone is very happy. So I am, you know, so I enjoying my time at home at the moment, and let's see for how many days. Yeah, as of now, we're very happy, and I'm enjoying my time.
Kuldeep, you have been hailed as Deshdeep, and truly rightly so by the Prime Minister. तो क्या कहना चाहेंगे? Obviously, Prime Minister ने आपको देशदीप से भी देशदीप का नाम दिया.
फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मैं उनको थैंक यू बोलना चाहूँगा होस्ट करने के लिए पूरी टीम को, और इतना काफ़ी टाइम देने के लिए. आई मीन बहुत बिजी स्केड्यूल से अपना काफ़ी वक्त दिया हमें पूरी टीम को, और बहुत कुछ डिस्कस किया, बहुत कुछ बातें की, और सबसे बात की, और क्रिकेट की फाइनल के बारे में, पूरी जर्नी के बारे में बात की. ऑब्वियसली बहुत खुश थे वो, और हम लोग भी बहुत खुश थे, और मेरे से भी बात की काफ़ी. और देश का दीप ऑब्वियसली बहुत अच्छा लगा सुन के, क्योंकि आप कंट्री के लिए खेलते हैं, और मुझे बहुत पसंद आया ये नाम देश का दीप. मतलब ऑब्वियसली आप कंट्री के लिए खेल रहे हैं, तो आप हर चीज़ कंट्री से रिलेटेड होती है, तो बहुत अच्छा लगता है, बहुत प्राइड की बात होती है, और देश का दीप बहुत अच्छा नाम है.
या कुलदीप, ऑब्वियसली मेरा अगला सवाल है, हाउ डू यू डिस्क्राइब द जर्नी? क्योंकि ये जो पूरा सफर रहा, क्योंकि राइट फ्रॉम दैट विन अगेंस्ट बांग्लादेश इन द वार्म अप गेम टू दैट incredible final win against South Africa at the Kensington Oval. So how do you sum up the journey?
I guess the journey started from when we played in South Africa, the T20 series. You know, after the World Cup, you know, that World Cup was very good for us, and although we couldn't make in the I mean, we obviously played the final, but couldn't lift the trophy. उसका बहुत ज़्यादा फील हुआ. ऑब्वियसली बहुत मुश्किल था कि इतनी अच्छी परफॉर्मेंस के बाद अगर आप कप नहीं जीतते, तो बड़ा बहुत मुश्किल था हमारे लिए एज ए टीम. और बहुत ज़्यादा ऐसे डेस्परेशन थी कि आईसीसी ट्रॉफी, वर्ल्ड कप तो जीतना है, क्योंकि जितना क्लोज पहुंच गए थे 2023 में, तो था कि अभी जीतना है. और जर्नी वहाँ से स्टार्ट हुई, और बहुत सारी 2-3 हमने सीरीज की, बायलैटरल सीरीज खेली. ऑब्वियसली बहुत प्लान सबके बहुत क्लियर थे, सबका रोल टीम में बहुत क्लियर था कि आपका रोल क्या है टीम में. और जब हम जैसे ही वर्ल्ड कप स्टार्ट किए, तो सब अपने रोल से बहुत क्लियर थे, और बहुत कॉन्फिडेंट थे, सबको अपने रोल पता थे. और जो हम अप्रोच की बात करते हैं, जिस अप्रोच से हम खेले, वो वाकई बहुत अच्छी थी. और ऐसा नहीं कि इवन न्यूयॉर्क में बैटिंग थोड़ा बहुत मुश्किल था, बट उसमें बॉलर्स ने बहुत अच्छी बॉलिंग की, और बैट्समैन के लिए थोड़ा टफ था रन बनाना, क्योंकि विकेट वैसा था. बट जिस तरह से हमने देखा कि रन बनाए और चेस किया, जिस तरह से हमने पाकिस्तान वाला गेम निकाला, तो वहाँ से बहुत ज़्यादा बिलीव आता है टीम में कि हम किसी भी सिचुएशन से जीत सकते हैं. और फिर उसी अप्रोच से हम जब वेस्ट इंडीज पहुंचे तो हम उसी अप्रोच से बैटिंग की। और एज ए बॉलिंग यूनिट बहुत क्लियर था हमारा हमारा प्लान क्या है। जो जो मिडिल ओवर में बॉलिंग कर रहा था उसका अलग प्लान था, जो न्यू बॉल और डेथ में बॉलिंग कर रहा उसका प्लान अलग था। तो सब कुछ ओवरऑल पूरा टीम का जो रोल डिसाइडेड थे उस पे उन्होंने सब सब एक तरह से वापस उतरे और उस हिसाब से हम अच्छी परफॉर्म करें।
कुलदीप, जैसे कि कैप्टन रोहित शर्मा ने कहा कि देयर वाज अ डेस्परेशन इन ईच एंड एवरी मेंबर ऑफ दिस टीम, क्योंकि वो जो 50 ओवर्स वर्ल्ड कप हम हारे, ऑब्वियसली हमने पूरा लगातार 10 मैच जीत के फाइनल पहुंचे, बट इवेंचुअली वन बैड डे वन बैड डे जिसके चलते हम हार गए थे वो फाइनल। और आप भी वो फाइनल में खेले थे वो मैच, तो वाज देयर अ डेस्परेशन जैसे कि कैप्टन ने कहा?
बिल्कुल बहुत ज्यादा डेस्परेशन थी ट्रॉफी जीतने की, क्योंकि क्योंकि एक बार आपको जब चढ़ जाता है दिमाग कि आप इतना क्लोज पहुंच गए, आप ट्रॉफी नहीं उठा पाए, तो आपको लगता है कि इतनी अच्छी टीम है और बहुत ज्यादा डेस्परेशन रहती है कि नहीं हमें ट्रॉफी जीतनी है। तो जो एक हंगर होता है सब में, वही फील्ड पे काम आता है। अब जबकि जब मुश्किल परिस्थितियां होती हैं तो जो हंगर जो बिलीव रहता है एक दूसरे के लिए वो बहुत काम आता है। शायद इसकी वजह से हम फाइनल में जब हम जैसे स्टेज पे पहुंच गए थे, बट हमें सब पे बिलीव था और जो हंगर था कि हमें जीतना है, तो वो शायद कहीं ना कहीं आपसे एक स्टेप आगे काम करवाता है और उसकी वजह से ही हम जीते हैं। और डेस्परेशन जो भी खेला मतलब सब में ही था। आई मीन कैप्टन से लेके सीनियर प्लेयर जितने थे और जो भी वर्ल्ड कप खेला था, 23 वर्ल्ड कप खेला था, उसके अंदर था कि मुझे इस टीम को आगे लेके जाना है। और मैं टीम में जिस तरह की हमारी टीम है, हम आराम हम मेहनत करेंगे, ऑब्वियसली हम एक दूसरे पे बिलीव रखेंगे तो हम वर्ल्ड कप जीत सकते हैं।
कुलदीप, मैंने नोटिस किया, सबने नोटिस किया, आप हमेशा एक स्पेशल बॉन्ड है आपका कैप्टन रोहित शर्मा के साथ। तो कैन यू डिस्क्राइब द कैमरेडरी दैट यू शेयर अमंग बोथ ऑफ यू, ऑब्वियसली? और रोहित ने जिस तरह से आपको हमेशा बैक करता रहा, क्योंकि जब आपका इंजरी हुआ यू आर स्ट्रेट अवे ड्राफ्टेड इनटू द प्लेइंग इनटू द टीम। तो ये जो हमेशा सपोर्ट रहा कैप्टन का, उसके बारे में थोड़ा बताइए।
बिल्कुल, अभी बहुत सारी बातें हो गई हैं मेरे हिसाब से और उनका हमेशा प्यार रहा है और बहुत सपोर्ट करते हैं। मेरी स्किल पे बहुत बिलीव है उन्हें। शायद मुझे कभी एक वक्त था जब मुझे अपनी स्किल पे उतना भरोसा नहीं था, और शायद जो चेंजेस मैंने अपनी बॉलिंग में किए वो शायद वो मुझे 2019 से मुझे बोल रहे थे कि ये चेंजेस करने चाहिए तुझे, क्योंकि वो जब वो बैटिंग करते तो उनको लगता था कि शायद ये तू चेंजेस करेगा तो शायद बैट्समैन को और प्रॉब्लम होगी। तो वो मैंने जब इंजरी के बाद मैंने वो चेंजेस किए, तो उसके बाद से जब मैं वापस टीम में आया तो फिर वो बहुत बॉलिंग को लेके बहुत सॉर्टेड थे कि हाँ ये मुझे चाहिए था। और बिल्कुल भाई, बड़े भाई जैसे हैं, बहुत प्यार करते हैं और बहुत क्लियर हैं, बहुत स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड हैं। जो भी उन्हें कुछ चाहिए होगा स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड बोलते हैं कि मुझे ये तेरे से चाहिए, मुझे ये कुछ करना है। बिल्कुल मेरा प्लान भी यही था कि मुझे मिडिल ओवर में विकेट निकाल के देने हैं टीम को, तो स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड रहते थे वो कि मुझे अटैकिंग स्पिनर की तरह तुझे यूज करना है। वही उनका एक प्लान था और वही पे वो हमेशा वो बोलते थे कि जब भी तू बॉलिंग करेगा तो मुझे मुझे तेरी अप्रोच में अटैकिंग होना चाहिए कि मुझे विकेट निकाल के देने हैं टीम को। तो वो बहुत स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड रहते हैं और बिल्कुल बहुत सपोर्ट उन्होंने किया है, टफ टाइम में सपोर्ट किया है। अब उतना बॉलिंग के बारे में उतना बात नहीं करते क्योंकि बॉलिंग उनको अभी बहुत लगता है कि हाँ बेस्ट चल रही है, बॉलिंग में उतना बात नहीं करते। ऑब्वियसली बैटिंग पे वो फोकस ज़्यादा करते हैं क्योंकि टेस्ट क्रिकेट में बोलते हैं कि बैटिंग बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट हो जाती है, तो वो भी मैं काम कर रहा हूँ। बट हाँ, बड़े भाई जैसे हैं और बहुत प्यार करते हैं। और शायद वर्ल्ड कप भी जो था हमें था कि शायद जो दो सीनियर प्लेयर हैं अब शायद इसके बाद खेलेंगे नहीं T20, तो उनके लिए भी हमें करना है कि जो उनकी ड्रीम है कि हम अच्छी तरह से फेवल होना चाहिए, और वो शायद हम लोगों ने पूरा किया, तो मैं बहुत खुशी इस चीज़ की।
राइट, राइट, राइट। बोलिए, ऑब्वियसली इनिशियली आप प्लेइंग 11 में शामिल नहीं थे बिकॉज द कंडीशंस वेर इन फेवर ऑफ द फास्ट बॉलर्स इन इन यूएसए। मगर जब जब आप कैरिबियन पहुंचे तो व्हाट वाज हाउ वाज योर प्रिपरेशन मेंटली? किस तरह से आप प्रिपेयर किए थे? एंड ऑब्वियसली द योर परफॉर्मेंस रिफ्लेक्टेड 10 विकेट एट एन इकोनॉमी रेट, अंडर 7 इन 5 मैचेस। तो किस तरह से आपका मेंटल प्रिपरेशन था व्हेन यू लैंडेड इन द कैरिबियन?
नहीं, बहुत चिल्ड आउट रहता था मैं जितना सोचता नहीं हूँ अभी, बिल्कुल। मैं अगर खेलता हूँ तो उसके बारे में सोचता हूँ कि मैं खेल रहा हूँ, तब मैं मेरे प्लान्स अलग होते हैं। ऑब्वियसली मुझे पता था कि न्यूयॉर्क में विकेट थोड़ा सीमर्स है, तो फिर उनको अपॉर्चुनिटी जल्दी मिलेगी। और उतना मुझे कोई इतना था नहीं, टीम कॉम्बिनेशन ऑब्वियसली बहुत मैटर करता है। जब वेस्ट इंडीज पहुंचा तो हाँ, काफी टाइम से मैं मैच नहीं खेला था। जब मैं अफगानिस्तान के साथ फर्स्ट मैच खेला था मैं, वो मेरा रिदम इतना अच्छा नहीं था, मेरा पहला ही बॉल लो हो गया था, तो रिदम नहीं आ रहा था मेरा बराबर। बट हाँ, ये पहले ओवर के बाद थोड़ा रिदम सेट हुआ, फिर उस मैच के बाद से फिर पकड़ लिया था मैंने रिदम, और ऑब्वियसली सारे मैच में फिर अच्छा रिदम रहा। तो नहीं, मैं अपने स्किल पे, मुझे थोड़ा बिलीव ज़्यादा है अब। मैं अपने आप को ज़्यादा बैक करता हूँ, अपने स्किल पे बैक करता हूँ, और थोड़ा बहुत क्लीन रखता हूँ, ज़्यादा सोचता नहीं हूँ। और हमेशा अपनी बॉलिंग को तो ये सोचता हूँ कि मेरी लेंथ क्या होनी चाहिए, इस कैसा विकेट है, उसको बैट्समैन को रीड करके बॉल डालता हूँ। और ऑब्वियसली विकेट को समझता हूँ कि विकेट कैसा है, कहीं स्लो ट्रैक है, कहीं तेज ट्रैक है, तो उसके हिसाब से लेंथ वेरी करता हूँ। तो यही प्लान था मेरा, ज़्यादा 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 कोई प्लान जी चेंजेस नहीं किए मैंने।
कुलदीप, आपके रोल के बारे में आपने थोड़ी देर पहले बताया कि ऑब्वियसली द कैप्टन वांट हैड अ स्पेसिफिक रोल फॉर यू एंड दैट वाज टू गिव विकेट्स टू द साइड, और हमेशा आप हर एक मैच में आपने वो कर दिखाया। थोड़ा अपने रोल के बारे में बताइए, ऑब्वियसली ब्रेकिंग दोस इंपॉर्टेंट पार्टनरशिप्स, गिविंग दोस क्रूशियल विकेट्स इन द मिडिल ओवर्स। थोड़ा अपना रोल के बारे में बताइए।
बिल्कुल, एज ए अटैकिंग स्पिनर आप हमेशा सोचते हो कि विकेट निकाले जाए जब भी आप बॉलिंग पे आए मिडिल ओवर में। तो मेरा रोल बहुत क्लियर था, मैं विकेट निकाल के दूं, बट विकेट निकालने के लिए भी बहुत चीज़ें होती हैं कि आप क्या फोकस कर रहे हैं। मैं हमेशा गुड लेंथ पे ज़्यादा फोकस करता था, कम कोशिश करता था कि बैट्समैन को ज़्यादा इजी रन ना मिले। हमेशा हमेशा टाइट बॉलिंग, मतलब टाइट बॉलिंग आप तभी कर सकते हैं एज ए स्पिनर जब आपको लेंथ पता हो बैट्समैन की क्या लेंथ है, और गुड लेंथ पकड़ के मैं बॉल डालने का सोचता था। प्लस बैट्समैन को मैं रीड करता था कि वो क्या एक्सपेक्ट कर रहा है मेरे से, कि अगली बॉल क्या होने वाली है। तो मैं उसको उसको हमेशा रीड करने की कोशिश करता था कि वो क्या एक्सपेक्ट कर रहा है, और वो क्या चाहता है कि मैं क्या डालूंगा। तो मैं उसके एक कदम आगे रहने की कोशिश कर रहा था कि वो उसको वो बॉल ना दूं जो वो एक्सपेक्ट कर रहा है मेरे से। तो यही मेरा क्लियर प्लान था, बस बैट्समैन को रीड करना और उसके हिसाब से बॉलिंग करनी।
Obviously, Kuldeep, among the 10 wickets that you took, which according to you gave you the most satisfaction? सबसे खुशी कौन से विकेट से मिली आपको?
काफी सारे विकेट लिए इम्पोर्टेंट। मुझे ऐसा लगा हैरी ब्रूक का विकेट बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट लगा मुझे, क्योंकि वो अच्छे स्पिन खेलते हैं, और वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट विकेट था मेरे, मतलब मुझे ऐसा लगा कि वो अच्छा विकेट था, तभी मैं थोड़ा एक्साइटेड भी था। बट हाँ, बहुत बहुत सारे विकेट लिए, मैक्सवेल का विकेट भी काफ़ी अच्छा था। प्लस उसके बाद जब मैं अफगानिस्तान के केस भी खेला था, वो भी अच्छे विकेट थे, 2 विकेट निकाले थे गुलबदीन और नबी का। तो विकेट सारे अच्छे होते हैं, बट मुझे लगता है हैरी ब्रूक अच्छे टच में थे पूरे वर्ल्ड कप में, अच्छे रन बनाए उन्होंने, स्पिन को अच्छा खेल रहे थे, तो वो इम्पोर्टेंट मुझे विकेट लगा।
Obviously, और आखिरी कुछ सवाल, what was going through your mind जब सूर्य कुमार यादव ने वो कैच पकड़ा?
नहीं, बिल्कुल ऐसा कुछ सोचा नहीं। मैं इधर डीप फाइन लेग पे था मैं, और मेरे लिए बहुत दूर था उधर जाना। तो जब मैं पहुंचा वहां तक, तो नॉर्मली बात हो रही थी कि क्या पकड़ लिया कि नहीं पकड़ा। तो उसने कहा कि मैं अपने पकड़ लिया है, बट अभी मेरे को इतना पता नहीं कि मेरा पैर टच हुआ, मतलब टच तो नहीं हुआ, बट कह रहा है कि मेरा बॉल हाथ से मैंने रिलीज किया कि नहीं टाइम पे। तो जब रिप्ले में देखा तो सब कुछ परफेक्ट था, थोड़ा राहत आई थी। तो उस टाइम मुझे लगा कि अब शायद गेम आ जाएगा अपने हाथ में।
कुलदीप, विराट कोहली का वो पारी फाइनल में ऑब्वियसली पूरा टूर्नामेंट में उतना अच्छा नहीं कर पा रहा था, और बट देन वी नो व्हाट अ ग्रेट बैटर विराट इज हैज बीन। खास करके विराट का वो पारी इन द फाइनल, और रोहित का वो 2 नॉक्स अगेंस्ट ऑस्ट्रेलिया एंड अगेंस्ट इंग्लैंड इन द सेमीफाइनल, क्या कहना चाहोगे? ऑब्वियसली टू सुपरस्टार्स ऑफ इंडियन।
शायद मुझे ऐसा लगता है, शायद बड़े प्लेयर ऐसे ही होते हैं, जब सिचुएशन डिमांड करती है उनसे परफॉर्म करने की, वो परफॉर्म करते हैं। ऑब्वियसली रोहित भाई ने बहुत अच्छी बैटिंग की थ्रू आउट द टूर्नामेंट, काफी अच्छे टच में रहे। और तो उनके बारे में ज्यादा बात करने की जरूरत नहीं है, और क्योंकि उन्होंने बहुत अच्छा स्टार्ट दिया है सर हर मैचों में। और विराट भाई, जैसा कि आपने बोला कि रन नहीं उतने नहीं बन पा रहे थे, बट फाइनल में जब टीम को जरूरत थी, अब जब उनके हमारे 3 आउट हो गए थे 20 पे, उसके बाद टीम को जरूरत थी कि कोई एक प्लेयर ऐसा खेले लंबा, 70+ बनाए। उस टाइम पे विराट भाई ने वो जो इनिंग खेली है, वो वाकई मतलब अनबिलीवेबल इनिंग, मतलब ऐसा ऐसा लगता नहीं है, बट वो अगर आप देखेंगे सिचुएशन के हिसाब से, जो टीम की रिक्वायरमेंट है, वो इनिंग बहुत क्लास थी। और जिस तरह से उन्होंने टीम को 170 तक 175 प्लस पहुंचा है। हमें नहीं लग रहा था कि 175 पहुंचेगा, हम सोच रहे थे 150 तक रुक जाएंगे। बट जिस तरह से उन्होंने एक एक एंड पकड़ के रखा, फिर बाद में जिस तरह से उन्होंने अटैक किया, जहाँ पे शायद से नए बैटर को थोड़ा मुश्किल होता मारना, आके उन्होंने रबाडा के ओवर में 17-18 रन मारे, फिर आखिरी में 10 रन एक्स्ट्रा मारे, तो उससे हमारे गेम में वापस आ गए थे। बट जिस तरह से उन्होंने बैटिंग की, बड़े प्लेयर ऐसे ही होते हैं, जब सिचुएशन डिमांड करती है और परफॉर्म करते हैं, तो बहुत खुशी हुई कि उन्होंने फाइनल में रन बनाए, और उनके शायद रन से हमने अच्छा स्कोर बनाया।
और अभी तो दोनों ही नहीं रहेंगे T20 फॉर्मेट में, तो ये कितना बड़ा वॉइड होगा, क्योंकि जो आगे का जो पीढ़ी है उनके लिए, क्योंकि वो हमेशा से जो उनका कंट्रीब्यूशन रहा है अक्रॉस द फॉर्मेट्स, अभी T20 फॉर्मेट में वो ना खेलने से कितना बड़ा वॉइड होगा अलोंग विद रविंद्र जडेजा।
मुझे लगता है कि अभी उसके बारे में सोचना नहीं चाहिए, हमें ये T20 वर्ल्ड कप एंजॉय करना चाहिए, और जिस तरह से उन्होंने हमें इतनी खुशियां दी हैं ओवर द इयर्स, हमें उसको एंजॉय करना चाहिए। बिल्कुल आने वाले टाइम में ऑब्वियसली कुछ नए लड़के भी आप देख रहे हैं, अब आएंगे, उनको अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलेगी, वो परफॉर्म करेंगे, तो उनको अपने अपने आप को प्रूव करने का मौका मिलेगा। बट हाँ, जिस तरह से उन्होंने क्रिकेट खेली है, डोमिनेट किया है, और आखिरी में T20 वर्ल्ड कप दिलाया है।
आप क्या मानते हो, जसप्रीत बुमराह बाय फार इज द बेस्ट बॉलर अक्रॉस फॉर्मेट्स करंटली?
हंड्रेड
अक्रॉस
परसेंट आई मीन बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, हाँ, जस्सी जिस तरह से बॉलिंग कर रहे हैं, पिछले मेरे साथ ही स्टार्ट, वो हम दोनों साथ ही इंटरनेशनल क्रिकेट खेले, वो मेरे साथ 5-6 महीने पहले खेला स्टार्ट किया। बट हाँ, जिस तरह से उसने बॉलिंग करना स्टार्ट किया, ऑब्वियसली आपको एक ऐसा टीम में बॉलर होता है जो आपको हर कंडीशन में, हर फॉर्मेट में टीम के लिए हमेशा खड़ा रहता है, और आप उसको बिलीव करते हो, ट्रस्ट करते हो। नो डाउट बहुत लकी है हम लोग, जसप्रीत हमारी टीम में खेलता है, और जिस तरह से उसके लिए मेरे हिसाब से कोई बोलने की जरूरत नहीं है। मैं नहीं समझता कि उसके लिए उसकी उसकी प्रेज हमें 5-6 साल से पहले से करनी चाहिए, और अभी भी वैसा ही, कि वैसा ही है। जब भी जरूरत है टीम को आता है, अपना बॉलिंग करता है, विकेट निकालता है, रन कंटेन करता है, और एक एक ऐसा सॉलिड बॉलर हमारी टीम में रहता है, तो हमें एज ए बॉलिंग यूनिट हम बहुत स्ट्रांग फील करते हैं। और जिस तरह से वर्ल्ड कप में बॉलिंग की, नो डाउट बहुत अच्छी बॉलिंग की, बहुत ऐसे मैचेस से हमें गेम में वापस लाया, अगेंस्ट पाकिस्तान हमें जो गेम में वापस लाया, इवन फाइनल में जिस तरह से हम 30 बॉल पे 30 रन चाहिए थे, जो उसने ओवर डाला, 4 रन का डाला, शायद उसकी वजह से प्रेशर क्रिएट हुआ, क्लासन नेक्स्ट ओवर में आउट हुआ, फिर उसने लास्ट ओवर डाला, 2 रन दिए, तो कहीं ना कहीं ऐसे बॉलर बहुत कम आते हैं, और हमें उसको जितना क्रेडिट देते हैं, उस देना चाहिए, वो कमी है उसके लिए, हमेशा उसकी वैल्यू हमेशा ऊपर ही रहती है।
वैसे एक आखिरी दो सवाल कुलदीप, रोहित शर्मा ने ये भी कहा कि उनका यही ख्वाहिश है कि, और शायद मौका है कि और दो आईसीसी टाइटल्स, वर्ल्ड टेस्ट चैंपियनशिप फाइनल और साथ ही में जो चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी है, तो आपको क्या लगता है कि ऑब्वियसली होपफुली यू विल आल्सो बी पार्ट ऑफ दोस टू साइड्स, तो क्या लगता है?
बिल्कुल पूरी कोशिश करेंगे, और पूरी कोशिश करेंगे आईसीसी के दोनों टूर्नामेंट जीते, और जितने भी प्लेयर हैं, और पूरा ट्राई करेंगे, और अच्छे अच्छे नोट पे फिनिश करना चाहेंगे, और सभी प्लेयर उनके उनके करियर को, तो मैं तो चाहता हूँ खेले, सारे सीनियर प्लेयर खेलते रहें, और क्योंकि एक बॉन्डिंग क्रिएट हुई है, और मैं चाहता हूँ कि उनके साथ हमेशा बनी रहे। पर हाँ, अभी अभी 1 साल की बात करें तो पूरी एज ए यंगस्टर, मैं तो यंग उतना हूँ नहीं अभी, बट बाकी सारे यंगस्टर टीम में आएंगे, तो पूरी कोशिश करेंगे कि नेक्स्ट आईसीसी टूर्नामेंट भी जीते।
तो दैट